We've only got 2 months to finish this van before our insurance runs out.
Vehicles intended for conversions are ineligible in the non-standard market.
And this week, it tested us. We had to buy new tools just to mount the roof rack.
Looks like we're going to have to buy some stuff for this installation.
We cut huge holes for bunk windows and even had to take the first one out after finding a leak.
We found out that this window is leaking.
Then the wiring. Way more cables than imagined, and the insulation had to be done before anything else could move forward. Let's get to work.
Thanks to Unaka for sponsoring this part of the video. Just kidding. Would sponsor us. Come on. We bought this with our own money, if you are wondering.
So we kicked things off with the roof rack installation. First step, unpack everything.
This is the wind reflector. What reflects the wind. Stop! Scan below for installation manual. Oh my god! A present, a gift, a token from the gods. A few moments later. Installation manual. Promaster roof rack, blah 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 blah. Oh, Promaster 159 Standard Roof Rack Manual. That's what we're looking for.
But the moment I opened the manual, I realized we were already missing some things.
It looks like we're going to have to buy some stuff for this installation. Yesterday we understood we needed a few more tools to assemble the roof rack, and so we spent the evening and went to Home Depot to buy these tools. And the first thing they say we're going to need are 3 different Allen wrenches. So we bought this set because it has all the 3 and it was like the most cheapest option they had in the store. We also need this box wrench, 1/2-inch box wrench. I'm like, every time I'm covering your face. We're also going to need this torque wrench that has enough torque power, I don't know, as the specification says it has to be, and a few sockets for it as well. We need only 2, and this thing to put the socket on it.
The adapter.
The adapter, yeah. So let's start with the assembling of the roof rack.
So yeah, we finished unpacking everything from the Unaka box, and then came the fun part, assembling all the small pieces step by step, just like in the manual. Once that was done, we added all mounts we'd need for the solar panels, and we're ready to start installing everything on the roof.
Do you see me? So we've started to assemble some stuff on the roof. This roof rack is not easy as it advertised, but you can figure out eventually what they are meaning in every step. They are trying to do their best, but you know. So I'm connecting this connector part between the roof rack and the van roof. Every Promaster comes with a nut here, with a T-nut, so it's very easy to connect things to it. We just put it like this. This says Unaka on it, every one of them. So if you are wondering or forgetting which roof rack have I bought, So you have a reminder everywhere on the roof rack. I just need to hand tight it for now. There is like a weight symbol on this step of the assembly. So that's what I'm going to do. Tight it enough so it doesn't move with my hand. Later on I will add the wrench for tightening it. I will repeat that 8 times and we'll continue to the next one. Now what I'm doing is putting the side rails together with the pieces I put earlier on the roof. And to connect between these two pieces, I have to use these parts. I want to tighten them loosely, as it says. Like so. And what makes it look like a complete roof rack are these crossbars that we are missing one. We have only 4, one for the back, one for the front, and 2 to hold our solar panels, and we're going to have 3 solar panels, so we're going to have to buy another crossbar. Should have read that it comes only with 4. Doesn't matter, we have for now only 2 solar panels. The other one is going to arrive like today or tomorrow. And well, now we have to probably fasten every single bolt around here, but let's go back to the manual. So now I'm putting the bolts inside to secure the T-nuts and the crossbars, but I'm not tightening anything up to this point, so I'll still have like enough free parts if I want to move anything. I've also installed now the windshield. It makes it look pretty badass, huh? Good morning. So yesterday we successfully put all the roof rack above, well, the roof, but the solar panels, as you can see, are not in place yet. The reason is because, well, the instructions had a little bit of misleading. Oh, by the way, it's raining outside, that's why we're inside the van right now. So this bracket says that the smaller slots should be connected to the panel. All right, and the wider one, and I'm saying that exactly how it's written, and the wider one should be connected to the van. Now, this is significantly bigger than this one. But if you look width-wise, like the width of the slot, this one is wider. So, and well, you can understand that now we need to undo all the 16 of them, because the smaller is also the widest, and that's what is connected right now to the solar panels, and it should be all the way around.
We only realized that after we put both of the solar panels on the roof, and we saw that the nail does not go in.
The screw, yeah.
The screw does not go in.
So, without further ado, here we go.
It's raining all day, and we don't want to hang the solar panels because the surroundings are grass and it makes it wet and slippery.
The weather says that it's going to keep raining for a few hours.
Yeah, so we decided to plan where do we want our sockets and the USBs and everything, and then we will
start putting wires.
Yep.
Even though we haven't finished the insulation yet, because I don't know, for some reason it's taking 2 weeks to arrive from Amazon. We have Prime. Come on, Amazon, what's going on? Tell us down below in the comment section. Amazon, what's going on?
That's it.
So let's start, I believe, from the back to the front. In the front we will have most of the sockets, switches and everything. In the back we're going to have a few at the garage area, some next to the bed, and we will keep moving forward to the kitchen, to the shower and bathroom, and to the sitting area where we will eat and work on our laptops. We also have to think to be comfortable, like we're in the bed and we want to turn on the light, so we'll put a switch also here and also in the entrance. And we want to be able to control everything in the van also from the front. So everything will be also wired to the front. Let's start putting some masking tape and write where everything's going to.
We have a short period of time without rain, like 2 to 3 hours. So we're going to try and put back for the third time. The third time is the charm. The solar panels that we have been fighting with for the past 2 days. We have, of course, dried the ladders for safety. Right then. We put the solar panels. Everything this time looks correct. As you can see, the brackets of this panel, the brackets of this panel are overlapping, so we can use only one T-nut for the two of them in every bracket. The brackets in the front are placed in another location, so it doesn't interfere with the wind deflector. And here are more or less exactly the same as in the middle. Now we have to close these brackets to hold everything in place, and then we will close these screws with the T-nuts that are inside this thing. Right before I close all the nuts, all the screws, we're connecting the cables of these two panels. We're going to be connecting them in series with the third one that's going to be back there. We're connecting them right now because it's pretty hard to reach them when the panels are permanently connected to the roof rack. And this end and the other ends that are going to be loose for now, we're going to tape them with some electrician tape.
Good morning.
Hello.
What day is today?
Today is Thursday.
No, it's Windows Day.
Oh, Windows Day. So, what are we going to do in Windows Day? We're going to install some windows.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yesterday we received 2 bunk windows.
Here is one of them.
So we are going to install them today. They are van tech, so they are specially for vans. I hope it will be easier from this one.
Yeah, this is for RV, and we needed to make a frame for it, and this we do not need. And hopefully it's going to be much easier to install.
And also we found out that this window is leaking.
So after we do the bunker ones, we're going to disassemble this one, re-put the butyl tape around the internal framing, maybe 2 layers of butyl tape this time, and hopefully it won't be an issue anymore.
And the test is the rain today afternoon, so...
Oh yeah, today afternoon it says on the internet that it's going to be like a thunderstorm, so it's going to be the ultimate test for the windows we put today.
Wish us luck.
Let's do it.
The window is going to be where the rib is, so we need to take it out. And it's supposed to be pretty easy because it's not connected like metal to metal, but it's kind of glued to each other. Strong glue, but still glue. Stay tuned. It was not easy as advertised, but we successfully took out the rib. Whew.
Just
We have another one. I don't know. Should we do the rib and then the two windows at once? Or yeah, first. So we've put both templates for now to make it as symmetrical as possible. We took percussion measurements from the top 1.5 inches, from the side 4 inches, and also in the other side. Looks good. For now, going to leave one on the wall, and the one we're going to do now, we're going to drill 2 to 3 holes through the van walls as well, so we can take the template and put it on the other side. Template is going to hang from the outside, I'll just show you. And we also wrote, just as a precaution, that this side should be on the van wall towards the inside. All right, so we don't forget. So the template is just correctly placed from the other side. So let's do that as well.
Okay.
So here we are, so let's put this towards the van. And here we have the 3 drilling bits. We just need to put them exactly in the holes we did from the inside. Right, that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. So now it's supposed to be at the exact same location as we put it in the inside. But we're still going to check the distance from this fold in the van to the template are the same. I just need to bring a small ladder.
Sarah made sure the template was lined up perfectly. We traced it with a Sharpie, added a nylon sheet inside to catch all the metal shavings, and used painter's tape to keep the van scratch-free while cutting.
Stardust.
Van dust.
Van dust. There.
Another hole in our van.
Ta-da! So we've cut the hole. Sarah is right now filing the edges of the cut, and then we are going to paint it a little bit with Rust-Oleum primer. Easier the second time, you know. This is the first time.
After that, we slid the window into place without any issues. And secured it with the self-tapping screws that came with the kit.
Finally, the window is in. I only have a few screws left. We've been working hard in the sun. Lucky we have the van with already a little bit of insulation to make some shadow for us. Whew.
Then, we repeated the entire process on the other side.
Ta-da! What? Oh my god. Who wrote that thing? So we took down the leaking window, and I just want to ask you something, because we just discovered it the hard way. We discovered that if you have like a big piece of butyl tape and you do like
fast movements like wax, it's easier to take it off. Let me know if it's something that people know or is it just us. After putting up the bunk windows, we started fixing the leaking window. We remade the entire frame to be, better width and to be as much as possible with the coverage around the frame of the cut, and put some silicone to glue the new frame. Now we're about to put some butyl tape again in the circumference of the window. Maybe we'll put 2 layers, I don't know, because 1 layer last time wasn't enough. Well, as I told you earlier, this is an RV window which needs not only a frame but a width here of 1 inch. Before we had like a little bit bigger of 1 inch, so we really tightened it up. I don't know, it was smart because it leaked in the end. So now we put a little bit thinner frame, and together with the butyl tape, I believe it's going to be exactly 1 inch. So fingers crossed, hopefully it works this time. The skies start to be a little bit gray already, so the rain is coming. We should be done by then.
So we finished with the 2 bunk windows, and we fixed the front window that was leaking.
Yeah, we don't know yet if it's not leaking anymore.
So we're going to test it right now.
Yeah, the severe weather came right in time. Now the sun is back.
Yay!
So we ordered a week and a half ago a lot of Thinsulate insulation for our walls and as a second layer for the ceiling. And it finally arrived. So
Yay!
Definitely yay. So here you can see we have 2 of these. I actually asked ChatGPT to calculate all the Thinsulate we're going to need, and now that it arrived, it looks like too much. So we will start with the big bunch of Thinsulate and see how it goes, and if we don't need to use the little one, the small one, we will return it. Let's do it.
We started cutting each piece of insulation, mostly rectangles, to fit every section of the walls and ceiling. To keep track of everything, we placed each piece right where it belonged and folded the ceiling ones to set aside.
We are extremely tired. We had a very good day. We did a lot. 3 windows. We put 2 new and hopefully fixed this one. And almost done with cutting every single piece needed for the Thinsulation. We also cut the roof ones. Sarah was sleeping on those back there. So yeah, it is actually very comfortable. So most of it is ready for tomorrow for us to glue it. And let's call it a day.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go buy some Coca-Cola and call it a day. See you tomorrow.
Good morning. So we have a few places more to cut the insulation, and then we are going to glue it to the walls and the ceiling.
And so we did. After finishing all the cuts, we started stuffing insulation into the cavities of the van walls. In the spots where it wouldn't stay in place on its own, we used spray adhesive, which we'll show you in just a minute.
So we've been gluing with this glue spray our insulation Thinsulate to our walls, and just started to do it on our roof, on our ceiling. you can see, there is already one strip. But as we spray this thing on the rigid foam insulation, a weird reaction happened. At the beginning, no, it's enough. In the beginning, as you can see, nothing happens. But slowly you can see that it is kind of eating the rigid insulation. So I'm wondering, is that okay? I don't believe it will go all the way through, right? But we are just now testing it before we continue with the rest of the ceiling. So an update regarding the spray, the 90 max strength 3M spray and our rigid foam insulation. Well, it is eating the insulation, so we are very lucky we notice it only in the smallest strip in the ceiling. But Sarah read a little bit on the internet, in the interwebs. She found out there is a solution, and it is another 3M product that is
Foam safe.
foam safe. Yeah, so we will have to get that. It's not going to happen right now, of course. So we're going to leave the ceiling as is for now. Now we're starting a new part of the project, and that's finally wiring our, well, electricity wires through the walls for everything we are going to power in this camper van. So what we have is 12 gauge duplex and triplex right there, and we have another 14 gauge of duplex for the DC smaller appliances. So we will wire those first. Let's start. So our electrical system is going to sit right here on the passenger side back wheel well. We already got it, but we have a lot of steps to do before that. So all of the wires are going to have to be wired through the van to this specific point.
So we are done wiring our first line.
Woo!
And we will show you how we did it. We started with the 120 volt line. Every step that we are crossing the metal, we use this split something. And I'll show you the route we found as the most nice. We took it from here all the way in the above area that will be covered with cabins and stuff, and we will not see. All the way here, down it, and to here, to our electrical box, soon to be electrical box.
And we've also labeled everything. We label it in each end.
Right.
This is the dining 120 volts. There is going to be a dining table. Good morning, everyone. So, by surprise, it rained this early morning. So we're going to check if the windows hold the water outside. Yeah. Hopefully, please, God. Let's do it.
I don't see
No water?
no water.
Oh my God. That's a Hanukkah miracle.
Yay!
Yeah. Still a little bit wet outside. That's a Hanukkah miracle. And we actually pretty trust the other ones because they came with the, I don't know, the anti-water layer pre-installed. And it's like very, very consistent around the window.
But anyway, nothing is wet. That's amazing. That's a great way to start a morning in our van build. Yes, it is. And it's also a great way to wrap up week 2 of the build. Next time will be even more exciting as we take on the entire electrical system and a few other surprises. Thanks for watching. See you on Friday.